Watch this video if you're planning on moving to New York City. It might save your life. Hey, it's Danielle. Thanks for tuning back in with us. We're gonna talk about some of the things that they don't tell you. They don't wanna tell you about living in New York City. Blowing the lid off the roof. Whatever. Blowing the lid open. We're gonna let people know what's up. What's really up, okay? Let's see. One, it smells. Almost everywhere you go smells. Almost everywhere. And there's some places, like, you're not even gonna believe it. You're not even gonna believe it. I mean, oh my God. And speaking of smells, let's segue into number two and then go back and forth with it. Number two thing I'm not gonna tell you about living in New York City is that if you see an empty subway car, a line of cars, the subway cars are going, the subway's going chugga chugga chugga. You see all the cars, you see an empty one, don't get on that, right? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense for there to be an empty car in New York City. So why is it empty? Because there's something wrong. What is it? It smells. That's what's wrong. I mean, it smells bad. It smells like fucking ass on ass on ass. You can't even fucking, it's indescribable. There's no other place in the world where you're gonna find that smell.
Yesterday. Well, maybe not yesterday. No, it was this week's one. It had the bum smell.
Oh, see, there we go. And this is my favorite thing about the bum smell cars, okay? I've seen people on there with babies. Fuck you. Fuck you for putting a baby through that shit. Are you kidding? For what? For a seat? Stand your ass up, you motherfucker. That car smells like ass. Nobody deserves that. Nobody. I wish somebody would have told me that. I had to learn out the hard way, but that's okay. I never get into empty subway cars now. Never. So number three, I'm gonna go with, the service people here are pretty rude. Sorry, blow the lid off. Blew the lid off. The service people here are really rude. I don't know if there's any place on earth where the service people are that rude. You know, because like they wouldn't make money. Because people would be like, I'm not going to this establishment. But because everybody in New York City is like, fuck you, put my earphones in, gotta go. They don't care. Like, it's just something that's been accepted. This attitude of very, you go into the grocery store. I've talked about this in other videos, but I can cut it because I didn't want to seem like a ranting, raving lunatic. I don't give a fuck, okay? I've worked in the grocery store, okay? Scan the groceries, put the groceries in the bag. When you see somebody, you don't even have to say hi to me when I come up to the register. I don't care. I'm not like, where's my hello? Like some sick, disgusting foster mother in Rochester, New York. I'm not like that. I'm not like, where's my hello? But when I give you my money, I want to hear a thank you because I just gave you my money. And this is your job. Whenever someone's giving me my money, in my job, I always say thank you. They don't say thank you here. The only place that they will say hello and thank you, for the most part, that I've been to on a regular basis is Panera on 86 and Lex. Check them out. When the manager is there, everything is on point. I love it. In general, and if they leave the right people on staff, most things are on point all the time. The only time I've seen things like be a little slackish is if there's like not a manager like in eyesight, and people are gonna fool around because it's fast food, so who cares? So yeah, service people are really rude. And oh my God, I went to UPS several weeks ago and I'm like asking the guy questions, and of course I don't look like this, right? Of course I don't look like this. It was early in the fucking morning, I just came back from the gym. So I gotta look like this to get some fucking respect? Fuck you, bitch. That's why, just letting you know, UPS, every store I go into, they give me free copies of everything I want, except for that one print. But that's not even why I was mad at him. I went in, I'm always willing to pay. It's only 50 cents anyways. But my point is, I went in, asked this bitch for help, and he's, I'm busy. He's loading shit. Bitch, are you a fucking loading boy? You have a job to do. Get on the register, bitch. I don't care if you have 2 things to do. The customer's here right now. What the fuck is you doing running around loading shit? And then when he left, I was like, to the woman that was in the back working with him, I was like, I just wanna let you know that I've been to many UPSs around this city, and this guy's gotta be the biggest prick in any of them that I've ever seen. And that was the second time I've been there, saw his little jackass, ugly self with his stupid, big rimmed hipster black glasses. Get a personality, asshole. This is New York though. This is what they want, right? This is what they want in New York. They don't want you to be, I'm telling you right now, if you come to New York and you're like, hi, excuse me, this is what Ken does. This is why he's not on camera right now, okay? Because he don't want to get with the program, okay? New York does not embrace the kind-hearted. The only reason Ken is successful is because he's a genius. Don't get twisted. People like me, who are not geniuses, have to use our cunning if you're gonna survive in New York City. Just letting you know, save your money. Wow, I'm gonna rant about everything that pisses me off in this city until I'm done. The buses that you get on to ride back and forth, they don't accept dollars or pennies. There's no sign that's gonna tell you that. There is a little sign, I'll take a picture of it if I can. There's a little sign on the bus itself. So once your ass has already made the decision that you're gonna get on the bus, here's a little ass sign talking about some no dollars or pennies. Isn't that what most people have? Dollars and pennies? Who the hell's walking around with a bunch of fucking silver? Do I look like Judas? I don't have a bunch of fucking silver sitting around in a goddamn change bag. So then I get on the bus and I'm like, well, I don't have like a bunch of silver. Like, all I got is a bunch, like dollars, like. And he was like, well, you better ask somebody on the bus. I was like, what? This is how ignorant this shit is. This is real. This is how ignorant it is. He told me to ask somebody on the bus to give me change so I could stay on the bus. So I did. And a middle school boy came up to me and I said, actually, I had to make an announcement because it's not like everybody heard that conversation. So I had to make an announcement to the whole damn bus, like my second or third time ever riding the bus. I was like, excuse me, I need change to ride this fucking bus so I can get to work and make some goddamn money. Does anybody have any change for a 5? I said, you give me change for a 5 so I can ride the bus and I'll let you keep the rest. Do you know this little middle schooler came up to me, said, here you go. I was like, okay, here you go. He was like, no, here you go. Gave me my change back. There's good things in New York, but you're gonna go through hell first. Here's a couple of good memories that I've had. These things are rare. This shit don't happen daily, okay? But one time when I was on the subway, I saw like a group of, for Fleet Week, you know, so like the sailors, the guys were like on the subway and they were drunk because they were drinking because it's Fleet Week. This stripper, as you later come to find out, I realized she is a stripper, gets on the subway, she's sitting up next to them, and when she gets off, she gives them her card and she's like, you know, give them my name and, you know, here's a couple of free passes so you guys can come down to the strip club. Now, how nice is that? I told you, man, these strippers is making moves.